Today, Coca Cola is one of the most recognized brands in the entire world. Its products are sold in every single country with the exception of North Korea and Cuba, and currently sits at number 6 on Forbes' list of the most valuable brands with a brand valuation of over $64 billion. But at what cost? Because although today Coca-Cola is synonymous with happiness and human connection, that hasn't always been the case. Let's dive into Coca-Cola's history and how their unique marketing tactics have led them to become the biggest soft drink of all time. This is a story of Coca-Cola's genius but disturbing rise. Before we begin, my name is Daniel and I dive into the playbooks that built the world's greatest companies and show you how you can apply the lessons as a business owner. And this video is brought to you by Blaze, the best all-in-one AI marketing tool. More at blaze.ai. In the late 19th century, the United States was full of patent medicines claiming miraculous cures. These medicines were often random mixtures with little to no real medicinal value. It was in this environment that Coca-Cola was born, not as the refreshing beverage we know today, but as a medicine. John Pemberton, a Civil War veteran and a pharmacist from Atlanta, was looking for a cure for his morphine addiction, which he developed after being injured in the war. Inspired by a popular European drink called Vin Mariani, which combined wine and coca leaf extract, also known as cocaine. That's right, the initial recipe of Coca-Cola contained small traces of cocaine. Pemberton created his own version in 1885 called Pemberton's French Wine Coca. Pemberton's creation was marketed as a cure-all tonic, claiming to relieve ailments such as headaches, nervous disorders, and even addiction. However, in 1886, the city of Atlanta and Fulton County passed prohibition legislation, forcing Pemberton to alter his formula to remove the wine. So, seeking a non-alcoholic alternative, Pemberton experimented with a combination of coca leaf extract and cola nut, both known for their stimulant properties. He sweetened the mixture with sugar and flavored it with a blend of other natural ingredients, creating a syrup to be mixed with carbonated water. Thus, Coca-Cola was born. Pemberton's bookkeeper, Frank Mason Robinson, suggested the name Coca-Cola because of its two main ingredients and created the iconic script logo that is still used today. Despite its innovative formula, early sales of Coca-Cola were sluggish. Pemberton continued to market it as a medicinal drink, claiming it could cure everything from morphine addiction to indigestion. The syrup was sold at soda fountains, popular gathering places of the time, where it was mixed with carbonated water. Unfortunately, Pemberton's health was deteriorating and his financial situation was dire, so in 1988 he sold his remaining interest in Coca-Cola to Asa Candler, an ambitious businessman who would completely transform the business. When Asa acquired Coca-Cola, he saw potential in the drink that its inventor John Pemberton had not fully realized. Asa Candler was not only an ambitious businessman but also a marketing genius who would transform Coca-Cola from a medicinal tonic to a global icon. Candler's first major move was to buy out all remaining shares of Coca-Cola, securing full control of the company. Under his leadership, Coca-Cola would shift its focus from being a medicine to becoming a refreshing beverage for the masses. Candler recognized that the true potential of Coca-Cola isn't its supposed medicinal properties, but in its appeal as a delicious drink. Early advertisements emphasized the drink's delightful taste and refreshing qualities rather than its supposed health benefits. Slogans like delicious and refreshing and drink Coca-Cola started to appear in advertisements, shifting the focus from cure-all tonic to an enjoyable soft drink. Candler's approach to marketing was aggressive and innovative for its time. He understood the power of branding and aimed to make Coca-Cola a household name. One of his first strategies was to plaster the Coca-Cola logo everywhere. He ensured that the brand was visible in every corner of Atlanta by distributing thousands of promotional items such as calendars, clocks, posters, and bookmarks adorned with the Coca-Cola name. This saturation marketing helped embed Coca-Cola into the daily lives of consumers. One of Candler's most innovative tactics was the use of free sample coupons. He sent these coupons to prominent people in the community, encouraging them to try Coca-Cola at no cost. This method not only introduced the drink to potential customers, but also relied on the power of word-of-mouth marketing, as those who enjoyed the drink would recommend it to others. Candler also worked tirelessly to expand Coca-Cola's reach beyond Atlanta. He began to franchise the production of Coca-Cola syrup to other cities, allowing local bottlers to mix the syrup with carbonated water and sell it. This strategy significantly reduced distribution costs and helped Coca-Cola penetrate new markets quickly. By 1895, Coca-Cola was being sold and consumed in every state in the United States, a testament to Candler's effective marketing and expansion strategies. Candler's marketing efforts extended beyond just visibility and reach. He aimed to associate Coca-Cola with wholesome, positive values. Coca-Cola's advertisement featured imagery of happy families, wholesome activities, and idyllic American life. This strategy helped solidify Coca-Cola's image as a family-friendly, all-American beverage. But in my opinion, the most impressive marketing tactic was in the 1920s when Coke was facing a significant challenge. You see, the company noticed that their sales dipped during the colder months as people turned away from cold beverages. Coca-Cola needed a strategy to boost sales in the winter, and they found the perfect solution: Christmas. You see, Coca-Cola realized that Christmas was not only the most wonderful time of the year, but also a season filled with joy, togetherness, and happiness. And these were all feelings that Coca-Cola wanted to associate with. So by linking Coca-Cola with Christmas, the company aimed to create a lasting connection in consumers' minds. The breakthrough came in 1931 when Coca-Cola commissioned illustrator Hadan Sundblom to create a wholesome version of Santa Claus holding a bottle of Coke. Although Coca-Cola did not invent the modern image of Santa Claus, Sundblom's depiction of the jolly, red-suited Santa holding a Coke helped popularize and cement this image in popular culture. Coca-Cola's Christmas advertisements featured Santa Claus enjoying a Coke, reinforcing the association between the brand and the festive season. These ads appeared in popular magazines and were displayed in stores, creating a strong visual link between Coca-Cola and Christmas. This campaign was a massive success. Coca-Cola's Christmas ads resonated with consumers, especially children, who saw Santa enjoying a Coke and associate the brand with the joy and magic of Christmas. This strategy not only boosted winter sales, but also established a deep emotional connection with consumers, making Coca-Cola an integral part of holiday traditions. The consistency of Coca-Cola's Christmas ads over the years helped solidify this connection, from the iconic Coca-Cola trucks adorned with Christmas lights to the heartwarming imagery of polar bears enjoying a Coke. Coca-Cola's Christmas marketing had become a beloved tradition for many. After Asa Candler's successful marketing strategies, Coca-Cola continued to grow, but the next major evolution in the company's history came with the introduction of bottling. Initially, Coca-Cola was primarily sold at soda fountains, where the syrup was mixed with carbonated water at the point of sale. This method was effective, but it limited the drink's availability to locations with soda fountains. So in 1989, two lawyers from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Benjamin F. Thomas and Joseph B. Whitehead, approached Asa Candler with a revolutionary idea: bottling Coca-Cola. They proposed bottling the beverage so it could be sold anywhere, not just at soda fountains. Candler was skeptical about the viability of bottling, given the complexities and costs involved. However, Thomas and Whitehead were so confident in their plan that they offered to take on all the financial risk and responsibility. Candler agreed and signed a contract that granted them the exclusive rights to bottle Coca-Cola in the United States. This deal, famously sealed for just $1, would have monumental consequences for Coca-Cola's distribution and brand recognition. The lawyers, along with the third partner, John T. Lupton, established the first Coca-Cola bottling plants, transforming the beverage industry. The success of bottling exceeded expectations. Bottled Coca-Cola allowed the drink to be distributed much more widely than before. Consumers can now enjoy Coca-Cola from the comfort of their home or on the go, significantly expanding the product's reach. By the early 1900s, bottling plants began to spring up across the United States. The bottling system operated on a franchise model, with independent bottlers buying syrup from the Coca-Cola company and producing and distributing the final product. This model allowed for rapid expansion with relatively low capital investment from Coca-Cola itself, leveraging local entrepreneurs to grow the brand nationally and eventually internationally. The success of the bottling system in the United States set the stage for Coca-Cola's global expansion. By the early 20th century, Coca-Cola began to establish bottling plants outside the United States, starting with Cuba in 1906 and Canada in 1907. This international expansion was fueled by the same franchise model that had proven so effective domestically. The establishment of bottling plants around the world allowed Coca-Cola to maintain its product quality and consistency while adapting to local markets and preferences. This approach helped Coca-Cola to become a truly global brand, available in virtually every country except for a few due to political restrictions. World War II was a pivotal moment in Coca-Cola's history, cementing its place as a global icon and expanding its market reach significantly. When the United States entered World War II, Coca-Cola's president Robert Woodruff made a patriotic promise: every American soldier would be able to get a bottle of Coca-Cola for just 5 cents, no matter where they were in the world. This commitment was not just about maintaining morale, but also about expanding Coca-Cola's global footprint. During the war, sugar was a rationed commodity. However, Coca-Cola lobbied the US government and successfully secured an exemption, arguing that Coca-Cola was essential for troop morale. The company's influence and lobbying efforts paid off, allowing them to continue production at full capacity while other businesses faced strict limitations. Coca Cola's global expansion during the war was unprecedented. The US government, recognizing the importance of Coca Cola for troop morale, facilitated the establishment of bottling plants near military bases around the world. By the end of the war, 64 bottling plants had been established in Europe, Africa, and the Pacific, all funded by the US military. These plants were crucial not only for supplying troops but also for introducing Coca-Cola to new markets. Soldiers shared the beverages with local populations, creating new consumer bases that persisted long after the war ended. The presence of Coca-Cola in these countries laid the groundwork for its post-war global dominance. Coca-Cola's operation during World War II also included a controversial relationship with Nazi Germany. In the 1930s, Coca-Cola was already well established in Germany. However, as the war progressed and trade restrictions increased, the supply of Coca-Cola syrup to Germany was cut off. To adapt, Max Keith, the head of Coca-Cola's German operations, created a new beverage using local ingredients. This drink, made from apple fiber and other fruit byproducts, was named Fanta. Fanta became extremely popular in Germany during the war, ensuring that Coca-Cola maintained a presence in the market despite the conflict. After the war, the bottling plants established with military support continued to operate, and Coca-Cola leveraged this infrastructure for further international growth. The brand's association with American culture and the positive sentiments from the war efforts boosted its popularity. In post-war years, Coca-Cola aggressively expanded its marketing campaigns, emphasizing its image as a symbol of American prosperity and happiness. This period saw Coca-Cola become an integral part of global culture, with its logo and branding becoming universally recognized symbols of refreshment and enjoyment. Coca-Cola's journey to becoming a global giant hasn't been without significant controversies and challenges. While the company's marketing strategies have been hailed as genius, they've also faced criticism for various ethical and environmental issues. One major controversy involved Coca-Cola's alleged involvement in labor disputes and human rights violations. In the early 2000s, Coca-Cola faced accusations of complicity in the violent suppression of union activities in Colombia. Workers claimed that Coca-Cola bottling plants were using paramilitary groups to intimidate and even kill union leaders. Although Coca-Cola denied these allegations, the controversy tarnished its image and sparked global protests. Environmental concerns have also plagued Coca-Cola. The company has been criticized for its use of plastic bottles and the environmental impact of its bottling plants. In countries like India, Coca-Cola faced accusations of depleted groundwater resources and polluting local water supplies. These issues have led to protests and legal battles, forcing the company to address its environmental footprint. Health concerns have been another significant challenge for Coca-Cola. The high sugar content in Coca-Cola's beverages has been linked to obesity, diabetes, and other health issues. As public awareness of these health risks has grown, Coca-Cola has faced increasing pressure to reduce sugar in its products and promote healthier alternatives. Despite these challenges, Coca-Cola has continued to innovate and adapt. The company has expanded its products portfolio to include a variety of beverages from bottled water to energy drinks to meet changing consumer preferences. Coca-Cola's rise to global dominance is a story of genius marketing, relentless expansion, and the power of branding. From its beginnings as a medicinal tonic with cocaine to becoming a symbol of happiness and refreshment, Coca-Cola's journey is filled with both triumphs and controversies. Entrepreneurs can learn valuable lessons from Coca-Cola's playbook, the importance of branding, the power of innovative marketing strategies, and the ability to adapt to changing markets are all key takeaways. However, it's also crucial to recognize the ethical and environmental responsibilities that come with building a global brand. As you build your business, take inspiration from Coca-Cola's successes, but also learn from its mistakes. Strive to create a brand that not only achieves greatness, but also upholds the values of integrity. My name is Daniel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more business insights. And remember, you can check out blaze.ai for all your marketing needs.